Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever the time is in your home country. This is your friendly rafyraffee speaking, and this is episode 4 of Rafyraffee Friends, a series in which I rant, of course, like a lot, because I have literally nothing else better to do with my life other than look at a camera and talk to myself. We're gonna talk about gender. Okay, a little disclaimer, I know for a fact there's gonna be like one guy or a million that are gonna get totally triggered by this. Okay, so that's just a little thing that you gotta know before you go on pressing that nice little red button that says dislike and then commenting a bunch of useless crap onto the comment section. Anyways, that's not the point, okay? Mr. Forsaken Rage here with your lovely comment. I might have to add that I absolutely love your channel. It's beautiful. I really appreciate the criticism. Yeah, Forsaken Rage, you're a cunt, okay? And I hope you get locked in a room with rabid dogs. Oh yeah, that's not the point. So, gender, right? So let me differentiate a couple of things for you guys, okay? So, you got sex, okay? Which is what I'll explain that later. Then you got gender, of course, which is what we're gonna talk about. And then you got, fuck. Oh yeah, that's right, sexual preference. Let me explain these three. First you got sex, right? Which is what you're born with genetically, okay? It's in your genes. You can't change what your fucking genetic code entails. So you got XX, which is a female. Then you got XY, which is a male. You can't change that, okay? No matter how much you want to, you cannot. Even if you get you can't. That's like changing the words in an essay, but you gotta put it on paper and then you try printing on something else, but it doesn't really work because it's not paper. That's a terrible analogy, whatever, just take my word for it. Okay, number 2, you got gender, okay? Gender lies within a spectrum. You got male. Just kidding, not a spectrum. You got male or female. It's just only 2 genders, alright? None of that 69 gender crap, okay? You're not arrogender, okay? You're not barogender. Look, let me explain. So you got the male gender, then you got the female gender, alright? It's what you identify with. It's your pronouns and shit. There's no such thing as they or they pronouns, okay? It's just he or she, alright? But let me change something. You could be a genetic female and be the gender male. That's what we call it, transgender female. Or male, but that's just how it is. In which you could be a genetic female and then have the gender of a male. Same thing goes for the opposite, okay? That's it. The end of discussion. That's how it is. No such thing as wisp gender or arrow gender or, for example, auti gender, which is the fuck? That's like saying retarded, okay? Like, people get triggered immediately. Whatever. Anyways, then you got sexual preference. There's only 4, I believe. There's heterosexual, there's homosexual, there's bisexual, and then you got asexual, in which you have the libido of a lamp. So first you got heterosexual, which is, you know, the usual that everyone is, you know, girl likes boy likes girl, the whole spiel. Then you got homosexuality, which is, you know, boy and boy or girl and girl, or like it's a great fetish. Yeah. Anyways, so then you got bisexuality, right? Which is, you know, you lean toward both sides, right? And then you got asexuality, in which you have the libido of a lamp, in which you don't feel any sexuality at all. So let me explain. It's like I like Pepsi, and then this other person likes Coca-Cola, right? And then asexual is like nothing, okay? Yeah, I mean, I don't know how else to explain it. Now for a poorly drawn story time with rafyraffee. Once there was a girl. She had a penis. The end. Get it? Because she identified with the male gender. Fuck! Okay, so anyways, in a world with all these complicated things happening, you just gotta come to you gotta come to a crossroads, you gotta come to a compromise. Some people believe some things and they will never change that belief because that's just how humans are. And other people they could be swayed, okay? And then you got the other extreme in which they don't care at all, they're apathetic to the entire situation. Honestly, it's not such a big deal, like, for real. Haven't you noticed that, like, it's all a big, like, controversy, okay? Like, people get triggered for everything. For example, so I was at this one place, right? And, yeah, and I was singing songs or whatever, I was stuck in the corner, you know, I was doing whatever the hell I do, right? And then this person came along. I was singing a corny love song. It was My Chemical Romance, actually. I sang I Don't Love You. And then some chick came by and she's like, oh my god, you're such a sexist pig. Why do you always marginalize females all the damn time with that stupid song? And then I was like, wait, did she really say that? I was amazed, actually. I was like, wow, what type of shit people say nowadays. Like, I would never ever think of, like, going up to a person and being like, hey, listen, stop doing that because you suck and you're making me feel bad about being male. Okay guys, so that concludes episode 4 of Rafyraffee Friends. Comment down below your experiences with quote-unquote gender. Leave a like and subscribe if you liked it. Goodbye.